Hi, I'm Joe Hidzuki, and let's set your simulator up and see how it works. Take the kite out. This is a standard Revolution. You can use that as a simulator. There's nothing special about it. Open it up, and you've got 3 shafts that make that leading edge. You'll put those together. There's a ferrule section in the center, and you slide those shafts together. Feel the ferrule go in, and then it needs to click all the way on. And this is what's actually going on inside the wing. You've got a center shaft, and you've got 2 outside shafts, one on either side. This ferrule section needs to come together, and it needs to come all the way together. If it only goes part way together, you can snap the shaft. So make sure it's all the way together. If you can't tell while it's in the wing itself, pull it out, assemble it outside, and then slide the whole thing in. Once you got that connected, and it's nice and solid put together, take your cap, put your end cap on, and then do the same on the other side. Now that we've got the wing assembled, we're going to put the down struts in. These are the same down struts that are in a regular kite, except they have a shock cord added to them, and that's the simulator part of it. These shafts are all the same. You've got 4 shafts that are exactly the same. The 5th one, the middle shaft, is the same also, but it has a ferrule attached to it. To attach the shafts, we're on the back of the kite. Put your cap into the top. The shock cord is near the top. It should be about 1/3 to 1/4 of the distance down the wing, and then attach to the bottom of the wing. It's on the back of the wing. Do the same on the other side. With it assembled, you'll have a setup like this. You have your shock cord attached. There's a swivel here that can move on that shock cord, and then we have a string attached. We're going to attach this to the wall at about 5 or 6 feet in that range, and you can attach it to the wall, attach it to a cabinet or a pole. We're going to attach it to the door. Go. Okay, now you have your line attached to the wall. You can see the swivel and the lines. You're pretty much set up. This is what the simulator pretty much looks like. You can see the shock cord is allowed to move. You can pull it and slide it left and right, and this basically simulates the flight. Let's put the string on now. Okay, so here we have our line sets. They're relatively short, and they're wrapped on here, so take off a couple of feet. Take your time on these. They're only 8 feet long, but we still want to avoid the chance of tangles. This is probably the most likely place to have a problem. You see we have them in 2 pairs. Take off a few feet. And then what we have is we have a red colored pair and a black and white pair. So the red I'm going to put on the right side, red for right. And the way we put those on is with lark's head. So we've got these connected in pairs. You simply slide it off. The black or the dark color is going to go on the bottom, and to do a lark's head, you put your fingers through it like this, fold it over, pinch it together, and that gives you your loop. Put that loop, put the knot through that loop, and then cinch it down. Do the same thing on the top. The top is the light colored one. Lark's head, loop through it, cinch it down, and that side's hooked up. Do the same on the other side. Okay, now we're going to attach the other end of the line, so finish unwrapping, and again, we have our 2 pairs, our red and our black and white. So let's put our red on. We're going to attach it to our handles. It's the 4 lines that really make the kite so controllable. The top of the handle is the short part of the handle. So we're going to do our lark's head again, fingers through, fold it over, pinch it, the knot through, cinch it down, slide it out to the end of the knot. Bottom, fingers through, fold it over, pinch it. That loop is where our knot goes. Lock it down. That's the attachment. Do the same on the other side. All right, we've got our handles hooked up. You can see the lines go straight to it. This one's got a twist. Let's get that twist out of it. And you can see the lines go straight to it, so you can see exactly the mechanics of what's going on. To simulate it, we're actually flying up into the air. Forward flight, or in this case upward flight, is to bring those thumbs back. This makes the kite fly up. You can simulate that since we don't have wind by actually just stepping back. There it goes, it flies up in the air. To reverse it or to back it down, you push those thumbs forward. And to simulate that, you can step forward. So launch, stop, reverse. The other control is a turn. To turn to the left, you push the left thumb forward. And to turn to the right, turn the right thumb forward. So that's the 4 basic ones you want to practice. And you can see the wings moving while you do it. Thumbs back, flies up, thumbs forward, flies down and land, back up into the sky, turn to the right, right thumb forward, turn to the left, left thumb forward. You can also watch the kite move, and that gives the people an idea of what's actually going on. You can very much feel what the wings are doing while you're controlling these things. And doing this for a few minutes with handles in hands gives you a good sensation of how the kite actually flies. Great job.